Welcome to On the Clock and Over It, the podcast where we air out the corporate chaos, one bad boss story at a time.
If you've ever had a boss so bad they made you consider professional clown school as a career change, you're in the right place.
Each episode will share an anonymous story from someone just like you, overworked, underpaid, and definitely underappreciated. Then we'll break it down, share our thoughts, and wrap up with a little wisdom, or at least a good laugh.
And today's story, it's about a boss who took micromanaging to dystopian levels. Let's get into it.
This one comes from someone we'll call drowning in spreadsheets.
Oh, I can already tell this is going to be bad.
Here's what they had to say. So I started working for this company about a year ago, and everything seemed fine, until my boss, let's call her Susan, decided that trusting employees was optional. Susan was the queen of micromanagement. If I sent an email, she needed to approve it. If I scheduled a meeting, she needed to be in it. I once got a Slack message asking why I was taking so long to respond, because I was in the bathroom. But the peak moment, she created a Google Sheet titled Daily Employee Activity Log. Yes, you heard that right. We had to log everything we did. Every task, every call, every email, down to the minute. She even color-coded our productivity. It was like a surveillance state, but make it corporate. One day I had enough. I started logging things like blinked 47 times, sighed dramatically at 3:12 p.m., and questioned my life choices between 4:05 and 4:10 p.m. She didn't notice for weeks. When she did, she sent me a formal warning. I quit 2 weeks later.
First of all, shout out to Drowning in Spreadsheets for their resilience, because I would have lasted 2 days max.
Right? A daily employee activity log sounds less like a work tool and more like a villain origin story.
So let's break this down. Why do some bosses micromanage their life depends on it? Control issues? Some managers feel like if they're not in the loop on everything, the company will collapse. Spoiler, it won't. Insecurity is the second one. Bad bosses don't trust their teams, sometimes because they don't know what they're doing themselves. And third is outdated thinking. Measuring productivity by time spent versus actual results is a recipe for disaster.
Exactly. A good manager sets expectations and then lets you do your job. Because it's 2025, friends, and if there's one thing we're not doing this year, it's dealing with micromanagers.
Amen to that. Absolutely. So, what's the takeaway here? If your boss is tracking your every move, here's what you can do. 1, you can set some boundaries. If they're overreaching, push back. Politely, of course. Number 2 is document everything. If things get bad enough, you may need proof of their behavior. And the third, know when to walk is the third one. If it's clear they'll never trust you, it might be time to update that resume.
And if you are a micromanaging boss listening to this, please go touch some grass.
Do you have your own bad boss story? We want to hear it. Submit your tales of workplace woes using the link in our show notes. You can send it in writing. Don't worry, we'll disguise it so your boss doesn't hunt you down.
And if you like today's episode, be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with your favorite coworker. You know, the one you send memes to during meetings.
Until next time, stay clocked in,
but not too checked out.